Welcome back to Tom's Kitchen. I'm Tom. We're going to be doing today pork chop with spicy ginger peach glaze. We're going to serve it with some kale, sauteed kale. This is my personal recipe that I came up with. I'm sure it's been done before, but I've never seen it in a recipe. I've never searched it. I made this recipe when I was working down in New Orleans, long time ago. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get on with cooking. This is a fairly quick and easy method to peel peaches. Take some boiling water, throw the peaches in there for about 15-20 seconds until the skin starts to peel away. I learned this method from the Scottish Sisters. Last time I made this, I just actually cut the peel away. I've done this or very similar method with tomatoes, and I'll leave a link to the Scottish Sisters YouTube channel in my description. Put those in for about 10-20 minutes. Let them boil. Okay, now we're going to take the peaches from the boiling water and put them in some ice water. Get a little more water. Like I said, I've never done this method before, but we'll see how it comes out. So it's not working well for me, so. Just gonna recording still? Yeah. Forgot that I hit record. Take a paring knife. Maybe could be the peaches weren't fully ripe enough. be any number of things cause it not to work, but hey, work with what you got. Get down to the pit. What I'm doing is just cutting around the pit. Okay. Okay, next thing we do is I oven roasted some jalapenos. Two, depending on the size, it should equal out to about 3/4 cup. We knew. Since it's raining out, can't really grill them, so I had to oven roast them. So what you do when you oven roast them is put the oven on about 350, 375, and rub the peppers with a little oil, and pop them in on a sheet pan or whatever you have, and let it go for about 20-30 minutes. On the grill, or like a barbecue or broiler, it'll take a lot less time. But you work with what you got. Gotta work with the weather. They also peel easier when you use a grill, but hey. Next we cut off the bottom, top. Simply split them. Now you can either use your hands or just knife to clear out all the membranes and seeds. Now you don't have to get all the skin off, but it's preferable. But as long as you get most of it off, it's good. And just chop them up. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, I've done one already. Okay, I got a pan, a little bit of olive oil, about a tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons, so on medium heat, heating up. Right here I got equivalent of 3 tablespoons of small diced ginger and 4 garlic cloves just chopped up. Here's 2 jalapenos. 2 large jalapenos, and 3 peaches, skinned and pitted. Once that gets up to temp, we'll start combining the stuff for the glaze. Alright, now it should be up to temp. Top that in. I'm mostly trying to get the garlic and ginger to flavor to blossom. Now if you wanted, you could go ahead and roast the garlic ahead of time. Add that. Give it a little more of a smoky taste. Now we're going to add the peaches. And the jalapenos. And about half a tablespoon of sliced up sage, which should equal about 4 good sized leaves. Last but not least, about half a cup to a cup of white wine. Gonna reduce that to low. Gonna let it cook for a while, about 10-15 minutes or so. Okay, while that's simmering, we're gonna take our kale, get it ready to saute. What we're gonna do is just cut out the center vein. You can now either rough chop this, tear it, but what I'm going to do, let's just slice it. Okay, taking the peach glaze off the stove, put it in a saucepan, and we're gonna puree it up. once you get to this stage, you can taste it. If you think it's a little too spicy, which can be because jalapenos are not the same, treated equal, or however you want to word it. You'll have some jalapenos that are hotter than others. Just add a little bit of brown sugar. Mix that back in. There we go. Now from this, we're gonna simmer it while our pork is cooking on a very low temp. You want it as low as your stove will go. Okay, you want to take a oiled sheet pan, take your pork chops, and add a little salt. Do a simple salt and pepper on them. Flip them. Do the same thing again. Pepper. You want your oven preheat to 350. And just pop these in there. I'm going to cook for about half an hour. Okay, we're going to start sauteing the kale, garlic, onions. And while that's doing, we pull out the chops and put a little bit of the sauce on them. Pop it back in the oven, let it finish cooking. It's going to take about 7 minutes. While that's doing that, get the kale cooked, wilted. And we'll eat. Normally, when I did this down in Louisiana, I did collard greens, but we had fresh collard greens down there. Up here, I could only find canned. I don't like the canned or the frozen for fresh. So. everything's ready to pull these out. Plate. Show you how I plated it down there, or how I just plated it. Take our plate. So the kale. And pork chop. Right like that. Make it look pretty. And we'll go to the table and try it out. See you in a second. Alright, let's try her out. One thing I did forget to mention is when you're using any leaves, unless you know what's been put on it from the farmer, always wash and dry it, your leaves, your greens. Bon appetit. Very good. And now the greens. And with kale, you don't have to cook it to eat it. Five stars in my book, but I'm a little biased because it's my recipe. Thank you for watching. If you like this video or any of my other videos, be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. If you do subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified of my next upload. Thank you and have a good night.